Hi, I see that some of you have been having trouble with the tracing and type tool inside of Illustrator, so I've made this quick video for you. I have my posterized layer placed into Illustrator, and I've drawn some of the layers already. So I'll just turn those on. And so this I would just file and save as my trace file. So I have a copy of my paths that I spent so long tracing in case I messed up. Then I'd go up to File, Save As, Type Trace or Typeface, and save that. Of course, the proper naming conventions are in the project outline. I'm just doing this for brevity and speed. So I have these paths that have been traced. We can see them if I go to View, Outline. I can see these different paths and select them. So I'll go back to View, Overprint, Preview, and select that again. And so some of you are trying to ask how to type in certain areas. So if I want to type inside of in here, and one thing I can do is make a duplicate of this layer, so I have two, because what happens once I type inside of here, it'll convert that. I just turned off the second layer so you can see what happens when I type in here. When I'm putting the type area tool, I get a circle, remember. Now I click in there, it must be on a path, so I must actually select the path. And it actually deletes the fill and the stroke on that path, and then I'm on the type tool, and so I can type away, type, you know, and just go and go and go and go, and it's filling in there, right? I can do that, add infinity to infinity, and I got this really weird leading going on inside of there. I'm going to set that to maybe something really small. I don't understand why it's clicking into down there, but it is. And so I can keep just typing forever into there and then research why that issue is happening. And then if I turn that background on, I still have my type and my background. So some of you are asking how to do that, or maybe I wanted to make that white, like a knockout type like that, right? And so I had to make a copy of that path, because once I turn it into a text path, I kind of destroy the object and it becomes a container for the text. Some of you are wondering how to type on, like around something. So there's the type area and type on path tool. I'm going to pick the path tool. First I'm actually going to select this purple path here and type on the path. And when I come over, I get this little cross. I click on it. Again, it deletes my object, and now it's behind that one, so I don't have any fill in that one. I didn't copy that path either, so I don't have a copy of it anywhere. But what I could do here maybe is just drag and drop, and maybe start messing around with this kind of stuff and seeing if I like that, and covering up stuff if it wasn't in the right spot. But so getting an effect like that, maybe building some texture in like that, it's another effect we can do. Right, it still has the building up a texture there, so I need to be careful of that if I don't want that. But it starts to build something up, and then I can click my text and change the color of it, back to the color that I want it. I'm going to go back a few more steps. So just remember, when you want to create, you want to type on that, if you just drag down here, and you can duplicate the layer, or you can right-click. You can't right-click on it. Or you can click on it here. I just converted it to click on that, and you can hit Command C and then Command F, and it'll put a new one. You can see over here, it's making multiples of those. So I can start messing with that, messing with the text in there too. Okay. I hope that helps. And then one last thing, for printing, just print your typeface version. I don't care if you have a background or not, it's up to you. The layer effects, it's not going to work, because what happens when you save your Illustrator file and you place this into Photoshop, it's just going to place it as one big object. If you want to play around with that and play around with those layer effects, what you'll have to do is paste each layer out of Illustrator into Photoshop individually, and then you can actually get some effects applied. But that you'll have to paste each layer individually into Photoshop if you want to do that and attempt that. So I hope this helps. Email me throughout the day if you have any questions, and good luck.